things you don't know. And I just found out only yesterday that the French ambassador's residence has been opened for the public to come in to see certain rooms within the residence. This coming Sunday, you'll have the opportunity to come and have a look at a building that is very, very special. Now, along the Chao Phraya River, we're on Chao Phraya now, there's probably 4 or 5 different buildings that have been restored, have still got their heritage features. Of course, the Oriental Hotel, then the French residence home. We go along a little bit further and you can see the old fire station. Beyond that is the Portuguese ambassador's residence. So we're going to actually have a look, because if you're really interested, you just get the BTS, or you can get to OP Place, or right next to the Oriental Hotel. Here it is, the French ambassador's residence. Come this Sunday, opens at 10 a.m. We'll give you more detail. Come and have a look with us. It'll encourage you to come. Now, I'm standing with the head of the cultural division of the French embassy here in Thailand, Jeremy Opri Tesco. Thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
You've been here for a year, so I need to correct one thing I said. When I opened the program, my understanding was that this residence in Thailand had been open since 1984. So I'm not so dumb after all. It's only been open for 3 years. I'm only 3 years dumb. What is the concept of opening the residences?
Actually, it's like you said 1984. You are right, because it's in France an old tradition, very popular tradition to open all the monuments and all the heritage places till 1984.
And that's on Heritage Day, isn't it?
Yeah, on the Heritage Day, next weekend in Paris. Last year it was very popular. 12 million Frenchmen and Frenchwomen visited monuments in Paris every year. And it's very funny when you're in Paris to see that all the families, friends gather together, wake up very early in the morning and go there and visit monuments, places. It's now really a habit.
It's a tradition, isn't it?
A tradition, yeah.
Exactly.
A real tradition. People are waiting for the third week of September, third weekend of September
so
for
it's always
visiting.
the third weekend.
Always the third weekend of September. And a few years ago, a former ambassador decided to do the same thing here. And it's now the third time we're doing it in Bangkok. And it's a new view on a place which is normally not open to the public.
Exactly.
And that's actually the concept of this Heritage Day in France. It's sharing our common heritage, because actually heritage is the biggest, the most valuable richness.
Very much so.
Of a country.
This actual concept of actually getting closer to the people, you know, obviously the French nationals would love to come, because not all have the chance to come to the residence, but you've also got other foreigners that would like to come, other Thais that would like to come, for 2 reasons. One, it helps the bonding of relationships, but the other thing, it also shows how a country can actually protect the heritage of another country, and I think that's really significant. This house is how old?
This house was built, it was the first Frenchman living here, came in 1858.
Wow.
And then it was like during the kingdom of King Mongkut. And then in 1855, it was given the gift to the French government by King Chulalongkorn. And in that time, all the French ambassadors are living in this house.
It's a long history, isn't it?
Long history. I think, by the way, it's probably the oldest residence.
I think along the river, is it not?
I think it's probably the oldest residence in Bangkok. Foreign residents. We are like a little bit in competition with our Portuguese colleagues.
Just along the road.
Few years. Nobody knows exactly which residence is older. And I think that's one of the oldest.
The design is amazing, because actually, when you actually are here on the balcony, and I hope the camera will turn around in a moment, and you actually, we call it a veranda, I'm not sure in France, but you sit on the veranda and you look out. It's the river, it's the world passing you by. It's so very traditional with the fans going around. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just, although I know that over the years, I won't ask you how much, but you spent a lot of money on maintaining, and I guess old homes need a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, It's a quite difficult house to maintain because we are next to the river.
Yes, of course.
Humidity, rain,
Yes.
heat. And this house is an old lady, actually. And we transformed it little by little. We added pieces. And when you add pieces, it's not always so easy to maintain.
So let's go in and take a look. Thank you. So actually we're walking into the living room. Do you know what I can't get over is the height of the ceiling.
Yeah, 8 meters high.
8 meters. My goodness, that's a lot of height. I have to say that I've been here many times as a guest, and I can't get over, you know, when there's lots of people here, you don't realise the size, but it's enormous. Thank you. Now this is really something, isn't it? So if you want to have a dinner party, this is the way to have it, isn't it? Now I understand, Jeremy, that last year this room and this table was the piece de résistance.
Yeah.
Why so?
Actually, it was a big attraction. All the visitors came here on the table, which was set as for a dinner, as if a dinner will start 20 minutes after. And all the visitors took picture
lovely.
around the dining table, and that was like the big success, the big attraction of the visit.
You're doing it this year?
And we are doing it again this year.
So nice is that you wouldn't believe that you're in the heart of the city. You know, the greenery, the gardens have been kept so beautifully, the high fences around, which we're going to discuss in a moment, but the architecture here is just stunning. It's really a blend of Asian or Thai and French. I mean,
yeah,
it's remarkable that many years ago.
Yeah, you touched the main point. Actually, this house is the heritage of double history. French history and French style, and Thai history and Thai style. It's like double heritage, French history in Thailand and history of our relationship. And the architecture is showing this double heritage.
Around the building, you've got very high fences, very strong gates. I don't think you could push a tank through, not that you would want to. Let's talk about the area, because the area itself is right next to the Oriental.
Yeah.
Security is at a premium?
Yeah, security is important for all the embassies.
Of course.
And we have to have this big walls around the embassy. But that's with our Heritage Day, it's a problem we try to fix, and not to hide our residents and our embassy to the neighborhood. Actually, the residents and the French staff of the embassy should be integrated in the area to have good relationship with all the neighborhood. And that's why we are opening the door, so people can see what's happening inside. There's nothing secret.
Nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide. And everybody will be welcome from the neighborhood, but from whole Bangkok, like very friendly by all the staff of the embassy. Seeing is like making things much less frightening.
How many French live in Thailand? Any idea?
We have like 10,000 French people registered at the consulate, but we think there are probably around 15,000 or 20,000.
Really? That many?
Yeah, that's many.
Right.
And the group of French people is growing every year.
Quite a close-knit community, isn't it?
Yeah. There were only 5,000 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
So doubled, tripled in such a short time.
Is this why also La Fête, which is under your control too, I guess, is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger?
Actually, La Fête is not, we are not making La Fête for the French community.
No, I know, but
we
a lot of French community come, actually.
A lot of
French
people are coming, but we are doing it for Thai friends, to show them the French culture, the diversity, to make, to share experiences. We will try to have exchanges between artists. That's important, like the house here, to have common heritage and common experiences, and to exchange the knowledges and the culture. That's make all the value of culture, to have exchanges.
So you feel that you came here, you inherited some great cultural experiences. Can we expect more cultural activities from you?
We will try to make more and more.
In your spare time.
It's not easy actually, because Thailand is far away from France and artists have to come here.
Certainly.
But we are trying. We try to give as well much more cooperative aspect in these shows, to have each time a Thai artist making a show with a French artist, so we can show them in
it's the cultural
France.
mix again.
Yeah, cultural mix.
So important.
And so we could make more events with this cultural mix.
We look forward to that. Now, don't forget, this coming Sunday. Now, you don't have to book.
No.
Just come.
Doors are open.
Doors are open from 10 a.m.
to 4 p.m.
Okay, so when people come in, they'll be able to wander through the main area that we just took you first, which is the living area and the dining, which will all be set up beautifully. Then you'll be able to come down, walk through the gardens, which are beautiful. Go out to the front of the residence, or back, whichever way you want to call it, but where the Chow Prao is, and you'll just see what a wonderful spot. Jeremy, thank you for joining us. Is there any few words you'd like to say to our viewers?
Yes, so we are all waiting, our Thai friends, French friends, foreign friends, to come and visit the residence. The doors will be open. Please feel free, come and visit us and share with us the place where we are working and the residence of the ambassador.
Jeremy, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Culturally Yours, and I'm Bon Jacobsen. There are so many interesting events this week. Let's see what's coming.
Burning Sunlight by Anurag Thamsomboon presents mixed media sculptures created in natural forms and man-made, inspired by the everyday living of humans who have to encounter obstacles, share happiness, experience sufferings, and fulfill needs in both good and bad way. The artist reflects his own life's lesson and aspects of his life through his unique and meaningful artworks. This exhibition will be on until September the 30th at Ardell Gallery of Modern Art. For more information, please check www.ardellgallery.com.
And now it is the event that I'm very excited about. It is, of course, the biggest annual live performing art festival in Thailand. Of course, I'm talking about Bangkok's 14th International Festival of Dance and Music. I know it's been going on for 13 years, and it's getting bigger and better every year.
This year, the festival spread out from September the 10th to October the 14th at the Thailand Cultural Center. The festival presents the Virsky National Dance Company from Ukraine, Seven Kings, Gypsy Kings from France, Blaze, a unity of street dance and break dancers, Carmen Opera from Russia, Ramayana from India, and many other artistic showings. For more details, go to www.bangkokfestivals.com.
I'm so gonna go to one of those shows for sure. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed some of the events that I recommended for you today. And this is Culturally Yours. I'm Bon Jacobsen. สวัสดีค่ะ